Good afternoon. Well, actually, good morning because it's like around 11. But you're probably going to get this video in the afternoon. But anyway, it's time to talk about Akiba Maid War Episode 9. Now, you know, I've been watching Akiba Maid War back and forth from time to time. And I gotta say, the Tontokoton Maid Cafe is a serious badass group of maids who don't give a shit about the rules. You know, they remind me of DX. One of the greatest factions of all time, my number one greatest faction in WWE history, by the way. They have this saying, you make the rules and we will break them. And just like this episode, they don't give a shit. You see, you gotta understand, for last episodes, from every episode of Akiba Maid War, the Pigs Cafe has been the underdog trash cafe. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm not saying it like, oh, they're trash. We don't give a shit about them. No. I'm saying that they are the most positive, if not the most influential maid cafe ever. Despite that they are undead, despite that they're kicking ass in every other cafe area and kicking alien cafes and whatnot, they've been proving it today that they could kick ass regardless of how low the ecosystem is. And that's what we got in this episode. This episode, from war turfs, gambling, killing maids, we may be even having a baseball thing. Baseball death match. But this one particularly, is all about a battle royal with all the cafe maids come together in Akiba to kick some ass and climb to the top. And that's what this episode was about. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Episode 9 review of Akiba Maid War, because there's a lot of things I need to say. A lot of things I need to say. You can write the comments in the below section or give me any comments on this, but I'm going to let y'all in on this one. Okay. So we kick things off with the opening with the history of the first maid cafe that happened in the PG era. And, you know, how it started out with a battle royal, with killing and all that shit, that how it all happened. Then after she died, they built a statue, a monument representing her. And if you're in the top of that, you get to be the best maid for the next year. Now now we got that. Now we get to a battle royal going on where everybody is setting up tents, you know, whoever sells more, whatnot. And then, you know, Nagami is being Nagami, which I get it. You know, you're to think that after kicking ass, being with her ninja skills, you think she'd do a lot better in this one. But she didn't fight. She didn't really fight, but who am I to say? I mean, she tried her best to become the best maid cafe of all and trying to change the landscape of it, which we said before that she's going to change the landscape of Akiba Maids forever. Forever. Okay, now, back to what I was saying. You know, everyone was rooting for the Tigers. Now, I like to say this before you guys get me mad. Don't get me mad when I say this. Does anyone like that lion maid, the lion queen herself? She looks freaking good. The lion ears and the lion hair, yo, she looks hot. I'm just saying. I mean, I like Ronco, but let's not make the fact that she's hot, okay? But that's here and there. Okay. So, every year they just do this turf war where they have to keep the ecosystem in line. In other words, the lions are at the top of the Akiba Maids. Like, they're lions at the top. And all the way down where the alien cafes are, there's the pigs. The pigs are the worst part of the ecosystem, where it's like they're the worst ones ever. So they have to keep the chain going. They have to keep it low. Now, the debt collector was giving the manager the script to read this, the rules. There are rules in this festival that you gotta follow. Now, Zoya accidentally threw it away, and now the manager is screwed up. So what the manager do? Okay, I'm just gonna talk to a fish. But that's just a fish. Now, as for Nagami, Ronco, and the others is concerned, as they were preparing to set up their tents for the festival, they get bullied by the other 3 maids. To a point where they got them to go get down on their knees and beg like this. Yo, the disrespectful. I'm sorry, this is so disrespectful. I mean, 8 episodes of them kicking ass, doing all the shit, and then this episode right now, they get picked on still? What do they gotta do to prove to these other maids that we're not a threat? They still treat them like trash because they're on the bottom of the barrel. I don't get it. They even put a cigarette inside of a panda. Like, come on. Come on. Even Nagami was trying to sell some pig feet to other people as they walk around, but there are rules. See, that's the thing. They didn't follow the rules, and because of that, Nagami gets beat up because of that. Come on, I don't get it. I don't get it. But Nagami is trying, and I like it. Now, there's this guy that he goes to the cafe all the time, and he sees Ranko a lot. I don't know the connection between him and Ranko. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's Ranko's love. Maybe it's Ranko's boyfriend, maybe, or father. I don't know. I don't know. But he comes to the shop every day. So I hope that we get to see more about who he is and what's his connection with Ranko. Because again, from the beginning of episode 1, Ranko has been the key to the episodes of Akiba Maid War. There's a connection with the boss, the head boss herself, and there's connections going on here. And I hope we see more of that. Now, the festival started, everyone's, selling stuff. But disrespectful about the pig staff? I mean, their location. Like, if you look at the map, you got all the maid stalls in front. But the pig stall is right in the back, where they're right next to the bathroom. You see how fucked up that is? You see how fucked up that is? They got all the stalls in the middle, but the pig stall is right. The pig stall is right here. That makes it get at the pig stall. So they all put it right there in the back where the bathroom's at. That's fucked up. Then at nighttime, they're like, okay, it's time for the race, where it's in order. Like, you got to be in order. There's the lions, in order, and they all got to run to the top of that cafe. They run to the top of that statue and climb and place it, and you win. Okay. Now, as the race started, the pigs are still dead last. But you know these women. Nagami and the others don't give a shit about the rules. They don't care. They're like, fuck the rules, let's go. Now you hear everyone say, did you not read the rules of this? Dude, like I said before, and I'll say it again. You make the rules and we will break them. And that's what they did. They don't care about the rules. They skipped the entire people behind. They skipped the entire cast that was holding up the game and running with other groups. They don't give a shit. And as they were, you gotta love the fight scenes. I love the fight scenes as they were climbing to the top. You're talking about a death battle climbing to the top. I mean, that was great. The fact that it went in on it, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, everyone did work. Everyone did work. Even Nagami did work. But WTF, what the hell was that with the manager fishing? What the hell was that? When the manager was fishing like this, whoosh, and then all of a sudden, the Nagami came out like a fishing lure. Their ecosystem, again, the ecosystem is so fucked up. You're saying that the fish is lower than the pigs. Their ecosystem is so fucked up. You're saying like a snail is worse. I mean, I'm sorry. You're saying their fish is better than the pigs, and the fish are better than the pigs. And you're saying even a plankton is better are better than pigs. I'm sorry. They came out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, but that's how it is with their ecosystem. But Nagami and Ranko, they fought so much to get to that top. And then the Lion Queen herself was fighting against Nagami, then Ranko saved her. She sacrificed. I love that. I love the scenes where they each sacrifice themselves to have one person climb to the top. You gotta love Maid Tonton. They will do everything they can to make them. They will sacrifice their blood, sweat, and tears. Their bodies on the line for have Nagami to go to the top and win. I mean, there were moments where Ranko sacrificed herself when she grabbed the Lion Queen. She's like, you got this. I believe in you. And that's that. Now everyone's like, no, okay, I forgive you. Now I'm like, too late, bitches. You should have done that a long time ago. But as soon as she climbed to the top and put that stamp of pig cafes around, the ecosystem has been fucked up. Now the pigs are on top of the mountain. And they proved it. Now, you would have think, now here's the thing. You ready for this? You know, I thought the boss was going to kill Ranko. That's my first expression. That's my first thought of it. I thought she was going to kill Ranko. Or kill the manager. That's what I thought was going to happen. But now everyone was clapping, you know, like this. Everyone was clapping. And they thought that, other maids thought like, okay, they're going to kill Nagami in the front because, you know, she's now next cafe, the next maid for the next year, you know, the next head or something. But still, the boss kept it good. She's like, say something, you know. And, you know, Nagami did her speech or whatnot. But here's where I get shocked up. This is where I get shocked. The debt collector. He got shot. They killed him. The otaku debt collector died. I did not see that coming. I didn't believe it. I didn't see it coming. I didn't think, like, I was shocked. I'm shocked. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Like, I thought they were going to shoot the Lion Queen. That's my first thought. But they killed the otaku debt collector, and the boss is super pissed at the end. Yo, why do I get the feeling that for every episode of Akiba Maid War, the pigs are under pursuit of death? They always under pursuit for death, and they always trying to wait to survive. But the boss right now is super pissed to a point where I'm sitting here right now telling you this. Ranko better kill the boss. I'm dead serious. Ranko better kill this boss. I'm dead serious. Because you don't want to piss off the head boss. And like in all mafia movies or whatnot, when you make the head boss of everything, if you make the head boss mad, pissed off at anything, you know there's going to be some war to pay. There's going to be some hell to pay. So, we'll see how this goes. But anyway, this episode was really good. A 10 out of 10. I mean, there's not one episode of Akiba Maid War that I hate. And with 3 episodes left down the road, we'll see where the drama is going to kick into overdrive for the boss. And as for Maid Tonton, I think the reputation of from this episode, the reputation is going to go up. And it's going to be a huge threat war going on with other maids. It's going to be like one versus all now. And the pig cafes are going to get suited up for the battle of their lives. Especially the manager, by the way. Who I believe she could do better. But it's getting there. And the panda, we'll see where this panda goes. But we'll see how that is. But anyway, 10 out of 10 episode. I love it. The pigs have proven themselves that they're the best of the best. And they did. So, I look forward for next week's episode of Akiba Maid War and the drama that is going to happen next week. Oh my God, I can't wait to see it. So, stay tuned for next week of that.